Since life is incredibly unfair, you're going to run into people eventually that you absolutely hate and despise. When you run into these type of people, oftentimes it's justified. You're not wrong to hate them. But the issue at hand isn't that they don't deserve the hate. It's that you don't deserve the hate and the negative emotions that come with resenting people. You see, getting rid of those resentments that you have towards people that have wronged you, you see how it actually is it's completely flip-flop to what you might expect. When you hold a resentment towards someone that deserves that hate, what ends up happening to you is instead of satisfaction and good emotions from it, you have this lingering sense of kind of like anxious pain that just kind of just sits there in the background a lot of the time that will cause immense suffering on you. For the person involved, they don't care. A lot of times, they just don't give a shit. You forgive them at all. A lot of the time, things people do, they do it unapologetically, and it's truest word. But you know what? You still should free yourself of that resentment towards them. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself. You have no need for the pain. You see, if we could hold if we could hold resentment without all the pain that comes from it, that would be another story. But even then, we should all learn to hold less hate in our hearts. And I kind of already mentioned it already, but forgiveness, it's a process. It's not something that you just, I'm going to forgive this person in this moment, and that's that. That's not how it works. And what if, you might say to yourself, but what if I mean it truly and fully with my whole entire heart? Still not how it works, man. And that's because you in your own heart, in your heart, you may forgive the person truly and wholeheartedly, but guess what? Your body doesn't forgive them yet. There's two people that need to be involved in order for forgiveness to be successful. And that's with yourself and your own mind. You have a different thought process to your own body and mind. You're conscious, you can create your own thoughts. Your body cannot, and it relies on input over time in order to get down processes. And if that's what you want to pursue, you should. But again, it's not going to be an instant thing. Now, if you try really hard, the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, you're going to start seeing noticeable progress, but you're not going to be able to recognize change until you've actually given it the days and weeks it's need for the time until you've given it the many weeks of practice that it needs for your body to get used to forgiving the person that wronged you. And also, I feel like some of you may still be confused because some people think that don't recognize forgiveness in separation. They see that as the same thing. So when you forgive the person that wronged you, that doesn't mean you have to let them back in your life at all. I mean, you can just keep them back out of your life, for the rest of your life, That's not what's important, and that's not how forgiveness works. Their presence isn't what you're forgiving. It's essentially the memories of the pains it caused you. That's what you're directly forgiving, both the person and the memories. And that's not something you need to walk up and say that you forgive them. And that's not something that means once you forgive them, you need to let them back in your life. That's not how it works. Which goes to further proved my point that it's not an act of weakness to forgive someone. It's in every way truly a strength and a skill.